You can hear this? We are at NAMM 25. Hey, Nick Marzock with Full Compass. We are on the show floor of NAMM 25. I'm with the man of the hour, Ed Diaz, here at the Roland booth. Everyone's coming up to take pictures with you. You're an extraordinaire, and you're going to walk us through V-Stage, new from Roland.
Yes, sir. It's my pleasure to introduce the new V-Stage from Roland. So this is a performance keyboard which has 4 great engines on top. We have our virtual tone wall organ here, V piano. We have a newly designed electric piano section and our Zen Core synthesizer with 2 parts right on top that you can access at any time.
That is so awesome. Can you take us through, let's start with the organ, because, you know, I love the sounds of Roland organs.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. So I have this organ here. In my demo, I have it set up. We have 4 pedals available on the V-Stage. So one's designated for hold, but the other 3 can be fully programmable. So in here, I have one set for the volume right there. So in a real organ, that's how it is. And then I have another one set for the rotary speaker. Although I can trigger rotary here, or I can trigger it in one of the assignables here. But a lot of times you're playing, so I don't really have the ability to do that. So we can very quickly in the organ, we can go ahead and very fast with the harmonic bars and make adjustments.
Ooh, I'm feeling the Roland booth.
Yeah. So if we wanted to, we can also have that organ and we can layer it amongst other keyboards via MIDI or via USB external device, which we can do that with other different controllers right through USB. Or if I don't have that ability, I can go ahead and split the keyboard. So I'm going to put a lower here, there, and then I'll have the upper, a completely different organ sound. So we can do something like this.
Also, I'm noticing how fast it is to navigate this, which is what you want in a stage instrument. You know, you want to be able to navigate quickly, do all these settings on the fly.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you told me, Ed, I want electric piano.
Ed, I want electric piano.
Okay, there, good guy. So I don't even have to go in and change the scene. I could just like, all right, turn off the piano. Let's turn off the organ for a second. And there's my piano. Might say, Ed, what about the V piano? Can I have a V piano? I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and turn it on and actually have it in conjunction with the electric piano. So, and you might say, you know, Ed, can you put some synth? I want some synth in here. And I could say, oh, okay, let me just dial in a little bit of strings, turn it on, power it on, here we go. And here. Or as you might say, Ed, what about that sound, like a J-pop sound that a lot of my gospel cats really enjoy? I can say, all right, let's go ahead and just put that in there real fast. And, oh, where you guys go? So we can have that in here. And very quick, just choose that sound in here. And then what if I wanted to have some organ as well back in the mix? So, and then I can adjust. Then another nice thing, but wait, there's more. Another nice thing, if we want to, during the service or during the concert, we have to have that nice hold out the tone. We can actually switch to another scene without any interruption in the sound. So I can do something as big as this, and watch, a switch.
That's so nice.
And then,
awesome. That's so convenient. So many keyboards will cut off the sound whenever you switch to a new one. This, as long as the damper pedal's held down, it's gonna keep going, the sustain.
Yeah, and here's some other cool things. We have balanced XLR outputs, we have balanced quarter-inch, we have balanced quarter-inch sub-outs, which we're gonna talk about in a second. You know, mic light in, you know, mic input, but check this out. USB-A memory port, so if you have one of these, you can go ahead and save a backup. So if you have to rent one for the gig or wherever you're at, when you get that rental, you can go ahead and zap it, make it yours. Now, here's the really fun part. On the computer port, it's USB-C, which we are class compliant, audio class compliant. So we can go on Instagram. We're here. So we can go on Instagram, and it's going to just work right in there. Now, let's take it one step further.
One step
further. So if we go ahead and get the Roland drivers, we can plug it into the computer, and now we can have main stage. We have a main stage control right here. We wanted to. It could control main stage, show main stage, and we can have main stage in conjunction with the V stage or on its own. So we can combine all of those sounds together. Also, with those drivers, if you're working inside a DAW, each one of these not only sends MIDI, but each one of these is its own audio channel. So you can have clean MIDI, clean audio, all with one cable. You don't need any other devices. And then once you're done with your track, being you're using Logic, Ableton, whatever, you can go ahead and route that track back into the V stage, because at that point we're an audio MIDI interface, and we can remember those sub outs I mentioned.
Yep.
We could run that backing track to the sub out, so that way you can have control over that backing track and control over what you're playing.
That's insane.
All with one cable.
All with one cable, all with one keyboard. The V-Stage new from Roland. It is the best of connectivity, functionality, and of course the buttery smooth sounds of the Roland internal. So go to fullcompass.com to check out the V-Stage piano from Roland. And as always, keep it right here at Full Compass for more coverage from NAMM Show 25. Thanks so much, Ed.
My pleasure.
Thanks, brother.